Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of Code Vein 2. This is going to be the beginning of our playthrough. Going in pretty much completely blind. I've seen a few little trailer elements showing the open world and one boss, but that's about it. I did play the character creator to get my character all set up so you all didn't have to sit through that. But I have been talking about this game for a while. Been very excited about it. I love the first one. So we're going to get right into it. I'm not sure how charged my my controller is, or my headset is, so we'll see how long I can kind of talk through it. So like the brightness setting, I can still basically see it here, but I think I'm going to want it a little bit brighter. I'll just do that. I did pre-order it. I pre-ordered the Ultimate Edition physical copy, and that is going to be able to be picked up tomorrow, but I did see that the digital copy was available today.
Known as the Resurgence.
Both of them come with a lot of DLC content, so I'll be interested in that. And then there are some more outfits for the customization, so I may spend a little time just checking those out in the character creator as well.
The vast majority of humans and animals are transformed into vicious horrors.
I am going to watch these cutscenes to get a little context on the story, as it is a different world from the first one.
In their place, rising from the shadows of history, were the revenants. Idris, the most revered and honored of all revenants, sought out and found a way to seal the resurgence. Yet that victory, such as it was short-lived. As time passed, the seal gradually weakened, as all things must, and it neared a fatal failure. 100 years ago, a great battle was waged. Revenants fought desperately in an attempt to restore the strength of the seal. Many brave revenants, in fact, the very bravest, met their end in this battle, which we now call the upheaval. The heroes of that conflict managed to reseal the resurgence in a great, moon-like shell that hangs in the sky. Today we honor them and their memory as heroes for their noble sacrifice.
So revenants, I think, in the first game are just all the people who
itself is held at bay by the mighty seal of the Luna
started that type of transformation,
which devours the life force of those
and
heroes.
Couldn't necessarily die. And then, of course, the lost were those who completely turned.
"100 years have come and gone since the battle of the upheaval. And one day, when those heroes' strength is spent, this world will..."
Lou, it's time.
There's a lot of taller characters in this game. I noticed when some people made their characters and were playing, a lot of the NPCs were actually taller than their main character. I'm fairly tall, so I made my character pretty tall. We'll see how he stacks up against some of these other NPCs.
Can you hear me?
Hopefully it'll carry over my data.
It's all right. Don't worry. There's no need to rush, okay?
Yep.
So, do you think you can remember what you looked like?
So let's just check out if they gave me any other clothing options. Yep. Okay, so this one's new. It's actually pretty freaking cool, not gonna lie. Wow, okay, so they gave some pretty unique stuff. Um, the way my character looked currently was what my first character looked like. Okay, and then they gave some character designs from the first game. Be definitely cool for the female character, so if I make another run through, might play a female character, and they do have some cool outfits for them. I still like the outfit I have. I think though I am going to see what I can do with this real quick. Okay, so as far as right here, there's not a lot you can take on and off, but it does look like there's separate options. Okay, so that helmet is a lot different because you're like overlaying it. That's rather odd. It must be a part of the cloak. It is. So there's the cloak without the helmet as well. So this underbody is actually the underlay of, I think, all three of those new outfits, though. So it's mostly just the accessories that they changed for the guy characters. I'm going to go with that. That's actually kind of cool. I don't know if I want the normal mask or the face shown, or if I would like to go with that. Kind of like those boots, but because of the bulkiness of the character, I kind of like those as well. Okay, that's pretty freaking cool. You could almost make it more skin tone though, which is also kind of neat. But the black is really showing. That kind of reminds me of the one guy, the doctor from Bleach. That's pretty cool. You could do a lot of cool stuff with this mask. Dang, yeah, that's cool. I am a big fan of orange, and I could make him kind of brighter and stand out, but the tone of the game is definitely a little darker, so kind of depends. Kind of traditional dark red, but some of those other ones really look cool. And then the black makes the eyes stand out a lot. That's like really cool, but it's also maybe like a little generic, I feel like. That's cool. And then there was another. These ones I thought looked pretty cool too. Oh, that's cool. There's definitely some cool options I can make with these outfits they gave for the DLC. It's a little hard going back to my initial one because it's just so much less busy than this one. There's just less going on, but I kind of want to go with my standard one still. I'm not entirely sure. Let's see if we move it. I think because the Blood Veil add additional armor to my character, I'll start with this one, and we'll see what options we have to customize him further.
To make your acquaintance at last. All right then. I need you to wake up now. Ah, you've come too. As I feared, the memories may still take some time to return. Forgive me, I certainly didn't mean to startle you. My name is Lou Magmel. I am a revenant. Bear with me, for this may come as a shock. You have died once already. This is where I used a ritual to resurrect you. I gave half of my heart in order to restore yours. As a consequence, we now share the same heart, you and I. We are two lives intertwined as one. You seem well, all things considered. I'm glad. Do you think you can stand? There is someone that I'd very much like for you to meet. I know it's all new, but it's okay. You can trust me.
Something that I noticed in the demo that still seems to be true in the game is that the shadows on the hair make it significantly lighter.
Follow me.
I even made it darker to adjust for it, but it still looks pretty gray in the lighting.
How do you feel? Don't hesitate to tell me if you don't feel well. This area was constructed underground. Let's take the elevator to the surface. Our destination is the tower on the hill. Until a century ago, by foreman.
It's interesting that they're just putting vegetables for you to pick up out in the open. They didn't have any type of cooking or crafting system really in the first game, so I don't know if they changed that in this one or not. One really nice added touch from the last game is definitely the jumping feature. It's less of the Dark Souls jump and more of a standard one. With this being more of an open world game now, having the jumping abilities and everything, it's going to be a lot more like Elden Ring versus the traditional linear game. I'll still be interested to see how they do that, though, because a game that seems pretty heavily level dependent may take some form of linearization by just keeping out areas with increased difficulty. When I was watching one of the demos, that looks kind of similar to one of the things that you kill to get the map information, except normally they're white, similar to the thistles in the first game. Can't go through this wall for some reason, but I see a chest right on the other side of it. So I don't know if there's going to be any story or reasoning behind why we can't get past this point, or if they're claiming open world but it's going to force you down the story path. So we've seen green pickups, which are usually like food-based items, blue pickups, weapon-based, and that looks like purple, which seems to be materials.
These two were once revenants, turned to stone by a forma. A century ago, one came to raid Magmel Island. The other is a revenant who tried to thwart him. Their duel ended in lethal blows, a moment that now
So we're
stands
supposed to be
forever
traveling
frozen.
between time, and obviously, if you've seen any of the previews, that guy is a character that is in our party at some point.
Come
So,
along. We should be going.
since we're talking about in the
There's
past
someone
tense of the
expecting you at
battle,
the top of the tower.
sounds like we're going to be going to the past soon. Gotta go to the roof of the tower. My guess is we're probably going to go to the past, fight our way through, and since it seems that they killed each other in that battle, we're going to try to help him win that battle instead, to change some sort of tide.
Hey, it's the Revenant Hunter. Boy, am I glad to see you pull through. Hey, it's the They said you've been hurt bad, so I was real worried.
This is Magmal. They claim to be preserving the welfare of the people, but, I mean, have a look around. The place is crawling with revenants. Seems fishy if you ask me.
So we're a revenant hunter, and the humans are still scared of the revenants.
Excuse me, but you look like you're better.
Phew. I'm glad to see you're okay.
You're a Revenant Hunter, aren't you? A hunter capable of inflicting mortal wounds on a being that's nigh immortal? But after the resurgence caused the collapse of civilization, they got over their differences and joined forces for the good of the people. You're a Revenant. I heard that long ago Revenants and Hunters were at odds, but after the...
So we're on this main island right now, and some of these were obviously blocked off to us, probably around here or so. And these glowing red spots, which I'm imagining are either like bosses or some type of quest.
Revenant society as it is now is propped up by something called Formae. Powers unique to the Revenants. These Formae grant a range of unique abilities. It looks like hunters such as yourself are able to use them as weapons, too. They say using Formae takes a kind of blood called ichor. But what do you do if you run out during a fight? Huh? You can absorb ichor from wounded enemies? Oh, just the thought makes me lightheaded.
I've heard that hunters can harness the power of a revenant's blood. They're called blood codes, if I recall. Each revenant has a different ability, too. I can't imagine mastering so many.
Seems that they've put a lot more effort into the nuance of the stages, considering there's actual NPCs to talk to, and they're fleshing out some of the battle system and information.
Another world snuffed from existence.
Luckily, the residents were all evacuated in time, thanks in no small part to your efforts. My name is Lavinia Rhoda. It is I who carries on the great Idris's mission and legacy. It is you, though, who must save the world of man.
Another world snuffed from existence, along with
100 years ago, a group of heroes saved the world from the resurgence. They absorbed its energy into their bodies, the seal consigning them to eternal slumber. But now, unable to bear that burden any longer, the flame of that seal threatens to burn out, which results in what you just witnessed. Explosions that will eradicate the world. There's only one way to prevent this tragedy. And so, we must break the seal and end them before it is too late. Yes. If all of the heroes are allowed to suffer such a fate. However, these seals are extremely powerful. Not in our time. Our hope, the only hope, is Lu. The sole revenant with the ability to traverse time itself. With a power that incredible, subjugating the heroes becomes a possibility, at least. However, as of yet, her power has not fully matured. I ask now that you accompany her back to the past. Help her to perfect her ability and gain true command over the flow of time.
Seems like a pretty similar concept, except more similar to the main boss, whereas the main boss is the key to holding back the conversion of all the characters in the world. Except now there's going to be one for each of the heroes.
We're still where we were only moments ago. Magmel Island. Only now in the past. Thank goodness we made it. I was actually quite nervous. This being my first time jump and all. However, we must have missed our target coordinates. We seem to be in some cave or other on the island. Quickly, let's get outside and figure out where... I'm sorry. Maintaining the link. It requires more energy than I thought.
Who the hell are you?
Not now. Get away from here. In my current state, I'd only hold you back.
A revenant hunter? Not anybody I recognize. Did Magmel hire a guard?
What does it matter? Kill them now before they raise the alarm!
I hate rats. Well, can't say I remember hiring you, but if you're game, lend me a hand. Oh, I like you already. I'll just hop on your back real quick. Don't make me regret it.
Okay, so you can still roll dodge with circle.
You are definitely no ordinary fighter. Who are you? And how the hell did you wind up here? Yeah, you sure did. You got guts, I'll give you that. Either way, I bet we haven't seen the last of these goons. A friend of mine is further inside, and if I don't find him, there's gonna be some serious trouble. You feel like tagging along? You seem a little lost. But don't worry, there's plenty. Look, you help me out, and I'll make sure you get taken care of. Sound like a deal? Great, then a deal it is. The name's Noah. We should find my friend at the innermost chamber. Come on.
Seems like everything just drops if you switch to this other blood code. But the weapon attack does go up by 1. I don't know if it's just because I have a little bit of proficiency with this one now that it's slightly different stats, because it's not a big drop, or if it's just the actual one isn't as powerful, I guess. This one's more dexterity. This one's pretty balanced. I think I'll stick with my current blood code. This one does have a little bit more mind stuff in the traits, whereas this one does have like fatal hits and staggering power. I don't know, it is attack focus, which I'm most likely going to be using a lot of physical weapons, so not sure. Thought there was a way to turn on a light as well.
Go easy, alright?
Oh, I did not want to do that. I just used one of my healing items. That stinks. Hopefully that's an item that gets replenished at like a resting station.
Oh, this is far from over.
I'll be right back.
Make sure to rest up.
Seems that they do have the regular missiles as well.
Good. Okay. If I'm right, I believe we should be able to talk here at our leisure. This is a space where our minds and the pieces of our hearts intertwine. Perhaps we could call it something fitting like the confluence. Think of it as a private realm, one that only you and I can access. It would appear that, while we are in the past, there are only certain conditions under which we can meet and speak. First, I hope you'll forgive me for being such little help. Even if it's a courtesy, thank you very much for saying so. You are truly kind. Now let's go over the current situation. As Lady Lavinia explained, I have been blessed with a rare power, the ability to travel back in time. However, this power remains incomplete. As it stands, I can't actually take us back to the present yet. Fortunately, the Magmel of this era still houses a vast array of formae. Among them, there is one that can augment my ability. I have already located it. Should you manage to obtain this forma, I should be able to traverse the past and present at will. With that power firmly in hand, together, we can work towards preventing our world's demise. First things first, we will have to gain Noah's trust. Once we do that, we'll be able to roam Magmel Island much more freely. Unfortunately, there is a catch, and it is not pleasant. History says that raiders razed this island to the ground. If, as I fear, the bandits in the cave were in fact the raiders, then we have no time to lose. We need to put a stop to those raiders and rescue Noah's friend as soon as we possibly can.
I'm going to check out the other path first, make sure I'm not missing anything. Whoa, guess I can't go that way. Alrighty then.
The real fight starts here.
Oh crap, it's following me. Dang it. There we go. That wasn't a bad battle. I think I only got hit once, but also doesn't look like all my health regenerated at the missile, so I don't know if that counted as resting it there.
Can't believe I let raiders invade the island. I know this isn't your fight, but...
This is far from over.
Dang it, I wanted to try to use my blood code. That seemed to backfire. If I wasn't trying to do that, I would have beat him, no problem. Alrighty. Definitely don't have a lot of health to work with right now. There's probably about 3 hits from average enemies before I died. I don't know if summoning him will restore that health at all. Oh, you can sneak as well.
Be careful.
That's interesting. Couldn't do that before. I think I'll just keep him out for now, I guess. I don't know. I do kind of want to just play the game on my own. These should be twin blades, I think. Yep. That's what I thought. Since this is a dexterity class, the twin blades will definitely go better with that one. We'll try these out too. See which one we like more.
My friend should be at the inner chamber just ahead. He may be a royal pain in the ass, but there's no friend like him. I can't just leave him hanging.
Daggone it, bro. Come on. Nope. I was trying to roll, but I had too many hits locked in. There we go.
sure is dark. Human eyes won't cut it in here. You got a light?
That's what I was looking for. Quick menu. There we go. Still waiting for a ceiling enemy to drop, just like in the first game.
Astonishing. Of all the formae our ancestors accumulated, who'd have thought one of this caliber still lay dormant? Now, just who might you be?
The hell? Valentin!
Noah, do you know who these people are? I don't recall arranging to meet anyone here.
I swear. Give me a second.
What? Who the hell are these two?
That was a raider ambush, wasn't it?
Oh? Oh is what you've got to say? You nearly got yourself killed!
Noah must have asked you to join him. Thank you. It seems you were quite the help to him. My name is Valentin Voda. I'm in charge of Formae research efforts here on Magmel Island. So, you're a solo hunter, are you? Tell me, do you have a place to stay in Magmel yet? What a delightful coincidence. I was about to suggest the same.
Why don't we save the introductions for later and get back, okay? There could be more bandits lurking around.
I'm afraid I'll need to stay just a little longer, Noah. You see, I've just made a substantial discovery.
Did you hear nothing I just said?
There, it surely won't be long. Actually, I'm rather more concerned for the inhabitants of the island. I want you to return to Magmel without me. Don't fret, I won't be far behind.
Fine, have it your way then. Let's go. We need to warn everybody back at Magmel.
I want you to return to Magmel without me.
Reckless idiot. Doesn't appreciate how much harder he makes my job. Holy crap. But we did manage to avoid the worst with your help, at least. Thanks for pitching in. Let's get our asses back to Magmel and alert everyone about those bandits. Let's go.
Set gauge is at 4. I thought that might have been an endurance gauge, but I think that's actually the I-core for using my special abilities. And then here's one of those jammers for the map. That's another elevator that probably takes us where we want to go, but I'm going to take a look back here first.
On to the next one.
I was really thinking that the
Tread carefully. Fine by me.
like the blood veils and things would still be here, and then it would add to the look and armor of the character, but I'm not even seeing really a slot for it unless it's going to go into this offensive slot here, and we don't have one yet. Which definitely could be the case. Oh yeah, this is the terrain I was wanting to get to. I'm hoping that this kind of like sunnier area is a large section. The first game was really cool and I liked the theme of it, but the dark games just aren't quite as cool as exploring a bright foresty area.
You're getting better all the time.
So the forma are essentially the skills that you could apply to each of your blood codes in the first one, but now you're applying them to your weapons and you get 4 per weapon, so you're still going to end up with 8, it appears, but it works a little differently because it's going to be based upon the weapon you have equipped, not 8 on your blood code. I don't think I missed either of these, but I thought I watched somebody be able to upgrade the recovery amount after that intro part. Alright, let's go see what we got.
Real fight starts here.
Okay. Dang. Not too rough. I'm gonna go rest and try that again. The animations are really nice on this too. Okay, there's like different times of day as well, which is really cool. Okay, well it looks like they didn't respawn. Oh, there's different enemies this time. Wonder if enemies will spawn based upon the time of day, or if those were just a set encounter. Any enemy with successive attacks will stagger state them. Perform powerful attacks on staggered enemies. Back up, back up. Okay, so they reached a staggered state, but I'm not really in a position to drain attack them. Back up. There we go. That's cool.
What are you doing? This ain't the way to back now.
The real fight starts here.
Dang. Alright. There we go. Ah, there's one up here too. Dang. Seems like with the speed of these twin blades, it's best just to kind of spam the attack on some of these slower guys. That'll do almost all my health in 2 hits. So, and there's definitely a lot of land to explore still, which is awesome.
Oh, this is far from over.
Whoa, that's a big monster. Okay, so it's worrying me about status elements before going in here to fight this thing, so definitely would be something that's going to inflict status. Looks like 2 different monsters. Maybe even 3.
Running low on healing, huh?
The real fight starts here.
Yep. Dang it, I missed. And I missed again.
Give me blood.
Oh, well that's not good. Okay. So it will inflict a status. I'm gonna head back to the rest area and explore a little bit more from there again.
Oh, this is far from over.
Feel that tension in the air? Be ready. I'm impressed.
starts here.
Oh, dang. Okay. I could probably beat them with getting hit less, but it would take a lot of patience and kind of like timing. It'd be cool to get that sword from him. I saw somebody using something similar, so you can probably get it to drop.
Not looking great, huh? Oh, this is far from over.
Yeah, like the stagger on these is just really good because you can attack so many more times than all the heavy weapon sets they currently have. No drop. Alright. Oh, take on it.
The nectar found in this tree will speed up your recovery. Take it.
Okay. So that's something I can use to increase the recovery.
Magmel is the building furthest through this gate. Once...
The real fight starts here.
Daggone it.
Seriously? Here you go.
So it seems like dodge the first attack because you can't stagger them within their first, and then after that just spam the attack on them.
Oh, this is far from over. starts here.
Got it.
Only getting started, right?
We should probably head back soon.
The ruins are off limits to visitors while they're being excavated.
I can't let you through here with...
How about a quick rest? Let's shoot even higher. The nectar found in this tree can speed up your recovery. Take it.
The real fight starts here.
Blood code was mastered. Nice. Big hammer enemy, similar to the first game. See what's up. I missed a little bit. Come on. Whoa.
Oh, this is... Now's
don't know if I just need to hold it longer or if I'm kind of missing my chance. Dang it. Oh, come on, that didn't get me.
The real fight starts here.
I do not know what that thing is, but that does not look
Nice
good.
view.
Alrighty. Let's find out. Oh.
Welcome. Here is your buy something.
Huh. It's a merchant. That's weird. Huh. Man, these are expensive. I'll have to come back for some of that. Can also enhance the equipment that you already have. Nice.
Come again.
There's gonna be a lot of dungeons and things to explore. Oh crap.
This is far from over.
The nectar found in this tree can speed up your recovery. Take it. Looks like you're making good use of my blood code. As weird as that feels to say. I get the feeling you could get even more out of this, though. Give it a try.
Ooh, nice. So just by maxing out the proficiency, I did receive the next step in the blood code. I wonder if there's going to be any use for the lower end ones, or kind of what the point of that is. Like maybe certain skills get unlocked or something by making yourself proficient in them. So this is where we were previously in the past, so let's see if we can't pick up that treasure chest here. And we can. So my guess is they have like maybe map overlays, and they just block off the areas where you're supposed to pick things up in different time frames. I'd kind of rather level up, but I would kind of want this buff as well.
Come again!
Goes down pretty deep. Want to take a look?
I can't let you through here without a permit.
There's going to be a lot of dungeons, which is pretty cool. But we're not allowed to go in any of them yet.
Let's move. Did you eat something?
Real fight starts here.
Dang, okay. Guess I need to take this guy seriously. Whoa. I'm gonna level up and then I want to try that fight again because that was pretty pathetic.
Oh, this is far from over.
That was a much better run of that fight, partially because I knew what kind of fight it was, probably partially because of the level up. There is a lot to explore still. But I think I will go to Magmel and see what the next part of the story holds, because it's obvious that this island holds a lot of dungeons on it, and you need a permit to continue. And I'm guessing once I kind of join this guy's forces in Magmel, I will get a permit for some of these dungeons.
That's the way to the storage tower.
Can I open it?
I wish we had the key.
Key, huh? Interesting. Some of these shadows, when it's cloudy outside, are very heavy, and it's hard to see in certain areas, which I'm not a huge fan of. However, scenery is nice. Alright, we made it to Magmel. Very different than the one that we know.
Institute, our base of operations.
Somehow it beat us here.
That concludes my briefing.
Guess because all my exploring.
Noah and our new hunter here will be standing guard, but I want everyone else to remain duly vigilant.
Wait, how in the world did Valentin beat us back?
That's what I just said. I have a feeling he's very powerful. The question is he actually a hero or not?
Once you go take a look around the facility, you should introduce yourself, even though it's just standing around. I'm sure they'll end up helping you out in one way or another. After you've more or less seen the place, we'll go talk to Valentin.
Alright, I'm gonna get a drink real quick. I think these headphones and then dehydration are giving me a little headache, and then once I get a drink, I will be right back to playing. Alright, got a little snack, got a little water. Should be ready to go. What the crap?
As you can see, this is the weapons shop. If you want anything, you better pay up.
They've really changed the character design since the last game. Yeah. That'd be a good one-handed sword. This is kind of an interesting one. I mean, that's a decent amount of increase in power for not a lot of haze. Same with this one. I wonder if these are maybe DLC weapons or something. This one's like cheap, but it's actually not that big of an increase. Of course, it's because it's in mind and willpower, so I'd have to change my blood code for it to be better. Man, that one goes crazy. Hammer. This is a mind as well, so even with that giant boost that I get, if my blood code's not mined, it's not like nearly as beneficial.
We're done here, I take it?
So mine is 7. Mine here is 14. Let's see if we switch here. It actually hinders me for some reason. Only by 2 though. Maybe it's just because of the proficiency in it being a number 1. Not exactly sure, but I am interested in this sword. Alrighty. Well, we'll test it out.
I give you. It's unhoused.
Huh. Thanks, man.
Thanks for me.
Yeah, sure. There really is a lot to explore in this building. Wolf dog thing. My gosh, I don't know how I'm going to make sure that I get everything. I think you take your current partner in, which would be kind of funny. Yep. And since these mirrors are here and I can change my appearance, I can actually try out all those presets that I had, which is awesome. If they don't have the blood veils, like in number 1, I will definitely have to change a little something with my character. This was basically the character I had in number 1, except because of the blood veils, I also had the giant, like, armored arm, which I liked. I'm going for kind of a, if you watched my prologue episode where I was making the character, I'm going for kind of a berserk-esque look. And I gave some background to why and everything. Why is this lady just appearing everywhere in here?
Out with it. But
this is
Interesting. Very broody. Jeez, is she just like the keeper for everything here, or is this a different one?
I sell tools. Pick your poison.
I think it's the same one. Yeah, this headset's definitely giving me a little bit of a headache. It's a little bit heavy. Okay, so I went upstairs, definitely checked out all of the upstairs. Don't know if I've checked out all of the middle floor. Definitely don't think I've checked out all of the bottom floor, so let's run around. I think I had my brightness down a little bit more too, but in the demo this was definitely darker, and I think it's because we were in the past, where it's all kind of broken down and stuff. Those guys are so freaking creepy.
wounds dangerous. Take this.
Parrying. Oh, dang. Can practice ahead, huh? Okay, so that's the parry. Too slow. Too slow. There we go. Dang. Okay. So that one you got hit on the wind up. That one, it almost seems like you gotta let it come towards you already. Takes Ichor to do it right. don't think I'm going to be using that very much, but possible. I don't know if I'd rather have the shield or that one. It's like you can... It's a little bit more devastating to the enemy to do the parry, but I don't know how often I'm going to use it, and it's like the shield could just be a good kind of like, you know, if I need it, resort to it, you know? Jeez. What the crap? Why does she just appear
This is for
everywhere?
fine-tuning your equipment. What do you want? It is done.
No way. Is that the chick from the first game?
You new? We do some pretty unusual
No,
research.
just kind of a similar
It might
effort.
be a bit surprising at first. Aye.
I'll upgrade your weapons. Hand them over.
Why even have to run to all these different places if it's the same character? Like, I know it's kind of funny and it allows you to, you know, have designated spots for everything, but this place is huge, and having to go to all the different locations when it's one character that does everything just doesn't make sense. Oh, crap. I didn't actually want to do that. That's what I get for talking.
Take good care of the...
Business booming.
We're the team in charge of...
You must...
Hello.
A lot of special...
Eventually there are typically certain enemies that will drop those materials, so I shouldn't have to worry about it, especially because it's a basic sword, so it took basic material. But it does kind of bug me that I just used those materials on a weapon that I'm not even sure I'm going to continue using or not. Okay, so where is this guy? Because I think I've gone just about everywhere in the building. He looked to be off to the side somewhere. Thought he was over here. Oh, he's sitting right there.
We meet again. Allow me to officially welcome you to our institute is dedicated to the collection, preservation, and research of As it happens, this island is home to the ruins of ancient revenants. To this day, unidentified formae are uncovered regularly. Once these fresh specimens are unearthed, we have a team of formologists and artisans committed to developing new technology from the formae. Bearing that in mind, I'd like to enlist your help on their mission. Assuming our tentative partnership, our researchers are searching for formae across the island. I'd like you to meet with them first. Presently, they're focusing their efforts on 2 primary excavation sites. The ruins, but according to their reports, not all is going smoothly. Trouble has reared its ugly head. Would you mind visiting the sites and lending them your aid?
So I'm trying to save the heroes. The heroes want me to discover formae. That's about the story so far. The heroes, if we can save them, can continue to lock down the whatever is setting the worlds off to explode. Dang, bro. I acquired some quests. I don't know if it actually makes me have to go talk to them or if I just have it now.
The boss is out exploring the ruins, even.
I'm gonna place a pin there. And I think I'll go here.
Seems like they're all counting on you. Let's not let them down. We can either go to the ruins at the center of the island, or to the water treatment plant on the coast. Your choice. Let's get moving.
I want to go to my pin first. Oh, crap. That was a different move. I don't have my same enhancing move, so I don't really know what all these are going to do. Dang it, I tried to roll back, but I was already mid-swing. Okay. Trying to get used to this new weapon and the attacks that I have. I don't really know what all the attacks do yet. It does bug me just a tiny bit that oh, I already got this one, so why is it on the map? It does bug me a tiny bit that co-op's not a thing right now. But since it's not a thing, I might capitalize on it and just try not to use my partner. Whoa, why is my health getting destroyed? What is happening? Why is this happening? What is that attack? Oh my gosh, what is happening? I don't know what's happening. How do I turn off that attack?
Give me blood.
You're gonna keep going. Be careful.
Oh, balls. What the heck?
All out of healing? How about a break?
Okay, come on, make it to the missile, make it to the missile. Why is it taking my blood? Like, what the heck? Come on. Okay, so that was a waste on the map to go there. I don't know why that's still there. I guess I'll keep the parry on. And
something wrong?
what about my attacks? Can I like see my attacks? I think it might have to be in here. Jeez, that's kind of stupid. I can't even put that attack back on it. Not that I necessarily... Oh, it can only be attached to that one, maybe. I don't know. Oh, not that I really want that one, but... Here's the giant hammer guy.
The real fight starts here.
Really? Really? Okay. Dang. Okay. This guy's range is just insane, I guess.
Now's hardly the time to lose hope.
Dang. Okay, so I'm playing really bad right now. Okay, I'm gonna rest and do that fight again because that was pretty pathetic.
The real fight starts here.
Dang. Was a little bit better. So there's this one, and there's that one. Don't know what those symbols are, or those. I think the little squares are probably lifts. I don't know what the little cross looking thingies are. Oh, I'm very excited about this game. This is so cool. Hopefully anybody watching or rewatching won't get too bored at this segment. I know that I'm doing some kind of repetitive things, but I think that open world games a lot of times will call for you to do some more repetitive stuff. That way you can kind of build up your level, get used to the battle system, collect items, things of that nature. So before, remember this one was blocked off, and we were required to have a permit. And like I said, and like many of you probably anticipated, we will be able to go.
Must be the hunter newbie. I'm building a bridge connecting Magmel Island with the mainland. The plan is to use Forme to increase the strength of the bridge, but we haven't obtained the Forme in question yet. The water treatment plant deep in this cave was built by revenants long. There has to be a Forma capable of reinforcing. We were at a loss since we couldn't handle the expedition by ourselves.
Yeah, I'll clear it out.
I'm sorry I can't be of any use.
Alright. So everybody, this headset is giving me a massive headache. I'm going to utilize the restroom real quick, and then I think I'm going to take this off and continue playing and streaming it. There won't be any more audio from me, but I hope you all enjoy the game when I get back.
Not gonna stop on us, right? Make sure you rest up.
Starts here.
find something?
Oh, this is far from over. Starts here.
Can't see a damn thing.
Make sure you touch that stone monument. You know.
This is far from over. Serious? Here you go.
Only getting started.
Use too much blood.
Real fight starts here.
Unimpressed.
The real fight starts here.
expecting this.
This is far from over.
You gotta grab anything we can use. This should make things a little easier. We're finally here. So much for that. are you feeling? Go easy, all right?
Oh, this is far from over.
Now's hardly the time. Okay, now we're getting past this. Stay focused. Only getting started. Stay focused. We got this. Seriously? Here you go. want to slow your roll a bit.
Real fight starts here. Stay focused.
One more time? I'm with you.
Real fight starts here.
like it went well. Thanks to you, we can come here without issue. By the way, that former you have, was it dropped by the horrors? There's no mistaking it. That's the form I've been looking for. You have my thanks. Now we should be able to get... I appreciate all you've done for us.
Didn't think you'd find the forma on top of getting rid of the horrors. You know how to get things done. Let's bring that energy to the next objective. Next up are the ruins at the center of the...
How did you take out so many horrors?
Treading carefully. Fine by me. Let's shoot even higher.
This is far from over.